coming up here. We are about to enter one of the most sweetest times for cycle trading, and this time around, if you may not understand the cycle, maybe some solo traders might miss out on some good money. All right, so I'll go a little bit more about how the robot works, because it's the basis principle of passive trading using the RoyalQ application. Protocol observed, happy to have you here, all leaders on the call. I hope you are making it an impactful point to share the link with your different team members, all right? Different team members. Okay. I see people jubilating everywhere. And okay, I see. Okay, I see. All right. Okay, all right. Okay, beautiful, fantastic. All right, we are into, all right, okay. All right, I'm making sure, just sharing a link, then you get started. All right. Just making sure the link is shared. All right, just making sure the link is shared. Just making sure I do that first, then you can start. Just 1 or 2 more minutes. One or two more minutes. Okay, 1 or 2 more minutes. All right. Okay, make sure this link, if you are on any group, make sure this link is there. That's very important. So that things can happen without your presence. If you want things to happen before the presence, if you want things to happen without you being present, if you want things to happen in your absentia, then share the link, all right? Share the link. All right, share the link. Make sure this link is on one of your groups. All right, make sure the link is one of your groups. That's very important. If you want things to happen without your presence, if you want to build leverage, you really want things to happen without you, make sure you focus on training your people to know what to do. There's no shortcuts to success. There's a system to success. And the best system is the system of training people to know what to do. The learning. So just make sure, right? Because we invest in a lot of sleepless nights to make sure that we can deliver information. All right, okay. I want to welcome all leaders so far that I've just seen some leaders here who have been on some of my previous calls in the morning. Thank you so much. And congratulations for your team being there. I want to also appreciate all those that are raising their work ethic, right? You have decided to take decision to raise your work ethic, and it's a little bit higher. I don't know if you're a leader and you have a team, how many Zoom calls you have done since morning, since you woke up, or since you slept yesterday. Because so far, if I check on my to-do list, since I woke up, I've so far finished my at least minimum 30 minutes. I woke up very, very early and I hid somewhere. Now I have a rubber style, but I've been able to do how many now? 16 Zooms, right? I have, I think, 16 Zooms, different countries, different people, to make sure that, there is no free lunch. There's no free lunch. There's no free lunch. You need to get into the work. And if you want to build a sustainable business, when I talk about sustainable business, is that a business that will continue to perform, you need to focus on putting in the work now, right? So thank you so much. Happy to have you all here. All right. So today is basically a Wednesday, and today is the 20th of July 2022. I was looking at the performance of the market, how the market is doing, and basically, according to what I see, if all goes well, our first proof, we shall now go into so much into training the cycle, right? Because we are about to enter the times of the market where the market is bullish. And during these times, which will start in the near future, I don't know whether we shall touch the bottom again around September. I'm not yet sure. Yeah, but basically, when the bull run starts, you now need to move away from the one shot and trade on a cycle, because you'll basically be missing a lot of money, right? So before I go to passive trading today, I want to basically and purely first go into the principles that RoyalQ uses to trade, because these principles are the basis that were used to build RoyalQ. And some people say maybe one shot is better than cycle, but there's nothing that beats the cycle strategy of RoyalQ. I need to tell you, yes, you might be excited with some results that you are making, but there is nothing that beats the cycle system of RoyalQ. I need to basically and purely tell you that. And I will base this to making sure that you understand. So let me share my screen. And let's look at how the robot works. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our call for today. My name is Julius, and today I'll be using what you see on your screen to explain the principles that the robot uses to trade. We have what we call the position amount. Basically, those that are new, you just need to know that RoyalQ has updated its latest version. And the following are the new, maybe before I get to that, the following are the new, settings. Let me first break these messages, sorry. The following are the new settings, all right? Okay, I'll start with the revenue details. I've already dropped in my complaint about this, and I pray RoyalQ listens to me. And my saying was this, I just need to tell you. RoyalQ says now, while in the submit mode, profit will only be shown after all the positions are closed, but your profit will directly go into your exchange balance. Okay, now I need to explain this so that people understand it, although I have a different perspective about it. And I've already chatted the online customer service about this. and I really need serious response, but I pray they listen to my concern. So yes, your robot, if you are trading on a cycle and your robot is doing what you call sub-sales in the sub-mid mode your time settlement, once the robot will sell, maybe it sells for you $2, it will put your $2 in USDT, but it will not show the profit here. Remember, what we see here is a statement of how the robot is performing. So it will show the whole amount after all the positions are closed, meaning after all the coin, after the position is closed totally. I hope that is okay. In the new update of the app, also we can be able to see, why is this coin going down? Just wait. Just wait. Although I'm teaching, I don't think it would be okay for me to lose money because I'm teaching. So I hope no one takes it personal, right? I don't think it's okay. I rarely take time to look to my trades, but I don't think it's okay. Let me just check it out, how this coin is really performing before I enter floating loss, all right? Because it's one of the things I don't like. There's going to be a market reverse. Okay, this market is reversing. This market is reversing, so I need to get out. All right, I'll trade later. Okay, hope no one takes that personal, but it was important for me to sell that trade. The market is reversing, so I don't need to get into floating loss for nothing. All right, okay. Now, Royal Q did an update yesterday, and this new update involves three main things. It brought in what you call the new security login. So it shows you which phones have, how many times you have logged in the day, and which phones are logging into your account. So you can able to tap on read all and everything will be finished. All right. Now, also, on the new update that Royal Q has done, when you come on Security Center here, Royal Q has provided more security, and it has brought in what you call trusted device. It's another that shows you the phone that is you trust that is logging into your Royal Q account. That is, apart from the other one that shows you the security login, it also has the trusted the trusted device. The other third security that Royal Q has been able to install, if most of you have opened your accounts, there are some questions that are being asked at the start. So if you log into that account in another phone, you need to answer those questions right. So those are the new things that are onto Royal Q. I hope they are understood. Now, let me go to how the robot works. Now, the robot has a few principles that it puts in play for us to get the results that we need. And basically, if we can see clearly, we have the position amount there. Use the red color. We have the position amount there. And the position amount is the amount of money you have invested in that particular coin. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we have what we call the position quantity. And the position quantity, those are the number of coins you have been able to purchase with that particular coin. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we have what we call the average price. And that's where I want to base my training today as I'll go on. One of the things that makes RoyalQ an amazing robot, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the principle. There are three basically. One of the principle called the average price. For example, this is what separates a hodler from a trader. This really separates so much someone who's hodling to someone who's trading. And so a trader, especially that using RoyalQ as a tool, has a different perspective of approach to and someone who's not using RoyalQ. Now, if I have $500 and I want to trade on a cycle, I'm going to mathematically set my robot. Instead of me joining 500 at once, I'm going to instruct my robot to slowly break down my $500 in pieces and invest it slowly in the market. And once the robot does that, it automatically invests my money slowly at different prices of the coin. For example, if BTC is at $10 and I invest in $10, I get 1 BTC. That is the main principle. So if I invest in $500, I'll get more coins, but at that price of $10. And that's not how the robot works, ladies and gentlemen. Right? So the robot says, yes, you have $500. And so you're going to provide specific settings. When BTC is at $10, maybe we shall invest in, let me say $10, and maybe you get such and such an amount of a coin. Let me say 10, for example, you get 1. Now BTC gets at $5. The robot will invest in still $10 or more, depending on the capital you have. And now this time around, you'll get 2 coins. If BTC gets at 2.5, I'll still invest in $10. And now this time around, I'll get 4 coins. So basically, I'll have 7 coins at $30, and I have an average. An average of this could be around 4.5. This is the average price. This is the position amount, and this is the position quantity. Before I continue, if you are following, give me some thumbs up. Right? If you are following, give me some thumbs up. I'm a little bit slow. If you are following and trying to understand what I'm talking about, give me some thumbs up. Because I basically, when it comes to passive trading, I basically love to teach principles. Because if you learn the principle, you can basically play with your robot left, right, center. Left, right, center. Right? So if you're on this call, I love to work with people who are positive. I don't love negative mindsets. So I feel fine if you give in a thumbs up, because basically, if I show you here, you just need to tap down here. Okay. I will lose, but I'll share again. Just need to come down here on your screen. Everybody can see my screen. Okay, let me close it up here. All right. You just need to come down here. And you see here, there is a hand or a thumbs up. You can even do more. There is a laugh sign. When you come on these 3 dots here, these ones here. When you come on these 3 dots here, so that you can participate. When you go down here, you can laugh. All these are in here. If what I've said has annoyed you, maybe you can give me this one like a horn like this. So you can decide which one you love. Maybe you are not getting hands right. There are so many here, but don't give me scary ones. I will understand, because you'll be communicating, right? So all right, I hope that is clear. So It's very important for you to participate. Yeah, very important. So that I understand whether you are here or you are not around. Okay? Because some of you multitasking, maybe you're doing this and doing this, and at the end of the day, I'm lost. I don't understand where you are. So it's very important. All right. So let's get back to, thank you so much. Right. So let's get back so that you understand. All right. Okay. Okay. So I'll share my screen again and I'll get back to the principles. Now, how the robot works. I want everybody to get this. Now, like I've said, BTC is at $10. I invest in $10, I get 1 coin. BTC gets at $5, I invest in $10, I get 2 coins. BTC gets to 2.5, I invest in $10, I get 4 coins. It means I have a total 7 coins, $30, and an average of 4.5. So if you still had $30 and invested these $30 at $10, when BTC was at $10, you will still get 1 coin. But I have $30, I've invested it at different prices of the market, I'll get 7 coins, still with the same $30, and I'll have an average price. That is what RoyalQ differentiates. And the ability to keep on buying at different prices is what we call DCA, dollar cost averaging. The ability to keep buying these particular coins at different prices is what we call dollar cost averaging. So we have the average price in play with the dollar cost average in play, and lastly, we have the martingale strategy. Now, what is the martingale strategy? The martingale strategy, ladies and gentlemen, is this type of trading that keeps on making sure that the previous purchase or the first or the second purchase multiplies times 2 the above purchase, right? I'm going to show that. So basically, that is how the robot works. Before I go into explaining the martingale strategy, one of the strategies that have existed in longer times in the financial markets, ladies and gentlemen, we also need to understand something very, very important, that normal traders want 20% from the market, all right? Like me, Deus, so many people I know that want 20% from the market. But the robot is saying, we want to give you 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, so many times in the day. All right, now, why is cycle trading the best or passive trading the best? As we decide to trade, one of the important things we need to look at is what we call risk management. That's why I say people who decide to trade on the one shot expose 20% of their money. Now, in cycle trading, we really work out on our risk management. Let me talk about the cycle of the crypto market. If BTC is at 50,000 and you invest in $500, you'll enter floating loss until BTC gets to $20,000. And once BTC, now this will take you, it can take you 5 to 6 months when BTC drops down to $20,000. Now, if you are patient, if you're not patient, you will sell at loss. You sell your trades at loss. If you are not patient, you say, oh, crypto is bad, crypto, me, I hate crypto. You sell, you lose. Now, when BTC gets, let me say, at 20K, it makes a second cycle and it gets back at $60,000. Now here you become excited, you still put in $500 here. Oh, we are going at 100, at 100. BTC does the same thing. It comes down to 30,000. But this crypto is bad. This crypto is bad. Crypto is bad. Now this also takes you another 5 to 6 months. You sell at loss. I'm out. I'm tired. I've stopped raising. Because you don't have risk management. You are everywhere, making noise everywhere. Oh, crypto. Because you don't have risk management. You say, hey, now they say this at 60. Now we are going. So you need to have risk management. Because without risk management, you get in here. Because even if the market gets bullish, it will get bearish. You need to have that in your mind. Whatever goes up, comes down. Whatever comes up, goes up. It's a sequence. It's a cycle. So now you joined at 60 now. You join the market when it's at 60. Now the market does a cycle, it gets at 30. Now you enter floating loss. Maybe it rises again after another 6 to 7 months or 3 to 4 months, and it gets back to 70K. Now you say, oh, BTC at 100K. Now you join from here. You put in maybe your $1,000. Now BTC does the cycle again. It comes here at let me say 25,000, for example, just an example. Here you are very annoyed. Oh, this thing, it keeps on going down. This market here, I hate crypto. Now it moves from here. It goes to the top. I'll put the top here. Now it goes to 100K. Whoa, Buran. Then you join from here with your 1,000. Then BTC gets down. It comes down now to let me say 30K, and you say what I told you, this crypto is awkward. Now I put in my 1,000. Now back here, floating loss, la. You are making noise everywhere. Oh, crypto is bad, but you don't know that you're not managing your risks very well. Now you join in 30, then BTC does a second cycle. Now it comes here and it becomes 150K. Wow! Crypto. Here you are like crypto is the best business. See, now you join here with 1,000. Crypto does the cycle. It gets back at 80K. Those things of cryptocurrency. Yeah, it's bad. You see, I joined here, now it went down. Now I'm floating loss. My money is down. Oh, I hate these things. I better go back. If you are following, give me some thumbs up. I have taught that in a funny way, but if you are following, give me some thumbs up. So you are always everywhere complaining about the market. These things are bad. Crypto. Because you don't have risk management. You don't have risk management. Now BTC, I don't know, the market might rise from here. It was the 100K. Now everybody wakes up. Crypto is the future. Crypto is the future. We are in the right business. Crypto is the future. Crypto. Now you get in when it is at 100K. You put on your $1,000. Now it changes the cycle and it comes down to 20K. Then you get on the groups. This business, me, you didn't tell me. Oh, you joined it. Oh, had I known, I would not join your things. These things are bad. Oh. Then you start making noise everywhere on the groups. Everywhere. May I just look and I say, okay, let me give them time now. Because you don't have risk management. You put all your money there, and every time, now Julius, join me on this scam. You know the market is shaking. And because the market is shaking, we better do this one as we prepare for the return. I understand where you come from. You don't understand what you got involved into. You don't have risk management. I put my money when BTC, some people usually come to me. I put my money when BTC was at 50K. Now you see BTC is at 20K. I've lost everything. I hate myself. I tell him, but it's you. You don't have risk management. Now the market has started to pump up. Everybody saying, whoa. Hey, now put in all your money. If you think it has come, put in your money, all of it. Don't manage risk management. After a few weeks, the market is going to go down. And you say, I was caught up. I'm now having floating loss. Can you apply risk management into your trades? Or else you'll keep crying. And I have nothing I can do. Julius, come and save me. I'm floating. Come and say, how can I save you if you are floating? I say, one shot, 20% of your capital. Oh, the market is so sweet. I can't manage 20%. Let me increase to 100%. They get you there. So, the market will catch you. You say the BTC is now going up. We are now on the game. Hey. You put in all your money. You will get your senses. It will get you there. Squeeze you. Huh? You put in all your money without managing. We tell you 20%. You say, but it seems that this market is very good. I better, someone was telling me today, Julius, I want to put in all my $2,000. Told him he will cry. He said, but you see, I've analyzed. It is not about analysis. It is crypto. Things can change. Now, let me go back to my topic. I want to make sure you understand, because if you understand, you'll calmly trade without emotions. You will calmly enter the market without emotions. You will be patient with the market. Now, where are the guys who were pressurizing me? People, will BTC come back? Will it now? When you made money, why didn't you come back on the groups and say, guys, hey, you see, I was floating on BTC now it is back. I've made my money. You never return. You only come to us when you are having problem. After your problem has been resolved, the market is back. You don't come back and tell us, oh, guys, I didn't tell you. You don't return. When people are not making money, that's when they are in your chat. But after they have learned to make money and now they are making money, they never come back. Now, I want to emphasize, understand the principle of how the robot works. And so, the importance of the cycle trading is to give you little profits for a longer period of time. And like I'll say, if you have significant capital, you will always make bigger returns. Now let's look at trading three main coins that I believe are very good on a cycle. One is a coin called BTC USDT. Why this coin particularly? Because it never does 50 to 80% in a week. It never downfalls like that. Okay, another coin that I know is called ETH, Ethereum, and another coin is BNB. There are other coins I could talk about on a cycle. There is one coin called BTC SST, but it's very volatile. YFI is also a good coin on a cycle, very volatile. And other coins in the near future, other coins you could look at are coins that have a high coin market cap, coins like Solana, coins like XRP, right? The top coins that have a good coin market cap. Remember, if you want to define the coin market cap of a coin, ladies and gentlemen, we learned about that some longer time, and we said the circulating supply times the price of the coin gives you the market cap. I will not go into that today. So now let's go to the settings. All right, if I want to set my Ethereum on a $500 settings, right? So I will just go to those settings. I may not go into details today, but I'll just show you how this comes up. All right, so I'll remove this and I return it to $15. Maybe I have $500. I'll start for 500, then I'll go $200. I have $500, all right? Or maybe I have let me say $10,000, all right? I'm going to talk about the principle. Now, the following are the meanings of these things you see here. The first buying amount. The first buying amount, ladies and gentlemen, is that instruction you give to the robot that I have $500, But for the first time in the market, don't take all my money, only take off $15. The next is called open position, open double position. Open double position means, ladies and gentlemen, that instead of the robot only going with 15, it will always double whenever it goes into the market. So if it was going to put in 15, it will now double and put in $30. Next, margin call limit. Because we don't own the market, because we understand, because we have a feeling, because it is the principle of the market that the market has an upward movement, but also the market has a downward movement. So we provide what you call the margin call limits. The number of times that you want when the market is going down, because all traders and all market experts understand that there is power in buying as the market is going down. There is power in buying as the market is really, really going down. Next in line, ladies and gentlemen, we have what we call the whole position take profit. And these instructions, this is what it means. My robot, you have entered with $15. If the market rises by 1.3, I want you to take profit. But this robot needs the instructions. When should it take that profit? And that's where we have this called the whole position take profit callback. And this instruction means, my robot, you invested in $15. If the market rises by 1.3 and tries to fall down by how much? Now, for this case, it is 0. Why do I put 0, ladies and gentlemen? It's because if the market has good momentum, what do I mean by momentum? All right, let me go to the chart and tell you what we mean by a momentum market direction. Okay, so let me pick up here. I'll use my trading view to, let me go to the chart and let's look at a momentum market. What I mean by momentum is that during the formation of the candles, there's no backsliding of the candle, right? When I talk about backsliding of the candle, I mean that as the candle is being formed, it is momentumly going up. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. That is momentum, right? Okay, for example, yeah, I saw this market going down and I had to disappear. Hope you see that. Now, when you talk about upward movement of the market, let me see which coin. The market is flopping down. I think BTC is going down. Let me see. Right, let me see which coin is doing well at the moment. Okay, Doge. Doge is doing well at the moment. Let me check it up in the, where have I been? Those who attended our evening class, you see this? Those who attended yesterday evening class, hope you see this. If you know, you know. That is 4 hours. Let's go into the 1 hour. Hope you see this. Let's go into the 15 minutes. Beautiful. So if I have fear and I want to join this trade, basically, those that know, you know very well that you need to just wait for this time frame, the 8 minutes. But since to me, it's already forming from the 4 hours, it's really an upward movement. No matter the price, the movement of BTC is still there at 1 hour, still following the same time frame. I'll not wait for the bells to ring before I continue. So before I explain so much to people, I'll come in here and I look for for Dogecoin, although it is already performing well. Already have my settings in play. I need a 2% take profit. My margin call should be 5. This should always be 0. Suppose you tell me about margin calls. I start the trade, get about margin calls later because I can edit them as long as they are well. Okay, so maybe I pick up my trade. All right, so we are good to go. I'm good to go in one shot. All right. Okay, I'll get about the margin calls later. Because you'll come to me, why don't you put in the margin? Because I can get later because I can edit them, right? Yeah. That is very little money. I will not make good profit. I shall have enough USDT to play with my trades. All right. Let me get back to my topic. All right, now what this means, all right, this means, it means that if this candle during its formation, it has momentum. So it has no backsliding. When you put 0 and the market goes more than 1.3, maybe 5%, the robot will pay you the 5%. But if it has low momentum and the whole position take profit, you put 1.3 and you put a 0 here, the robot will sell exactly at that price. So it will not wait for the market to fall by any percentage. All right. So let me get back to this trade particularly. All right. So I was talking about. Oh no. No, please, no, please. No, sometimes people need to tell them enter trade when they see you, but those that have been following for some time, they know what to do. I'm still here on the $500 settings. All right, now I was explaining this and I hope it is clear. Now, before we continue, I want to go to how do you determine the number of margin call limits and the first buying amount. The minimum we can have for Binance is 15. That's the minimum, by the way. You cannot go less than 15. So we want to go into now the margin call configurations, all right? And with the margin call configurations, what are we going to consider? And why do we give out 48 margin calls, all right? So we shall basically look at the first multiple buying ratio and really want to find out the minimum. And so we go to our calculator. We go to our calculator and say 15 times 0.6, which is 9. We want to find 15 times, this is 7.5. So remember, 15 times 1 is 15. So we want a less amount we can buy because remember, we are buying on a cycle. We have a continuous purchasing power. It's not like we are buying once. So we want 0.68, it is 10.2, 0.67, it is 10.5. So if this our robot is going to buy, whenever it gets into the market, it's going to buy with $10. We multiply this by, let me say, 46 times. That is $462. And on this, we add on the first buying amount, which is 15, which makes it a total of 477. So it means our capital is not doing well. Let's go 448, which makes it $482. And on this, we add on our $15, which makes it $497. It means we are safe. So with that simple mathematics, it puts our margin calls limit to become 48. Now, since our margin calls are 48, and every time we want a robot to be buying $10.05, We also want to look at another thing. How deep do we want our robot to buy? What do I mean by how deep? How much percentage do we want our robot to buy? All right, so we have 48 margin calls drop. These ones, these are 48. These ones are 48. These are 48. So how deep do you want our robot to buy? I said it is a principle. Let me get back the calculator. That we want a robot to buy between 50% to 80%. That percentage. And so before we trade Ethereum, we needed to, or BTC, we need to look at the current price of Bitcoin, right? So these margin calls that are here, this is 1%, close to 70%, 41, this is 41 times, this is 41%. Now, if we stop on, because we have 48, now if we add on these ones, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 8 times 6 is 42, which makes it 83%. Now, 83%, what is the current price of Bitcoin? Now I go to the market. I save this up. Now I go to the market and I look for BTC. I'd seen something I wanted to comment about, but okay, let me look at BTC. Okay, the current price of BTC is $23,396. I use that. $23,396. That is the current price of BTC. So because I'm joining at the current price, what will be 83% deep of BTC? It means my strategy that I've set will keep trading until BTC gets at 3,977. So people usually ask me, but Julius, what if it doesn't get there? I don't know how deep this market can go. I even cannot particularly come up with how far this market will go. I don't know. So I set my strategy depending on how do I feel if the market gets at this price. So I set my $500 to keep on buying and selling until BTC will get at $3,977. And these are the settings. Let me just look for them here. So these are the settings. Until BTC gets at that price. Now, if I'm comfortable with BTC getting at that price, I'm okay to trade this coin on a cycle. Now, let me first finish down here. Then I come back to you again. The buy-in callback. The other principle is we need to make our margin calls a little bit shorter on a cycle, not 5, 10, 6, 14. Because if you put that huge margin, your robot will take long to buy. Your robot will take long to buy. So we want a robot to continuously be buying and selling. That's why you put 1%. All right. Okay. Now we go to the buy-in callback. What is the buy-in callback? This one here. The instructions are saying to the robot, if the market falls down by 1%, the robot should only invest in our money if the market rises by 0.1, because we want a robot to be buying faster. This is this. Now, someone may say, why don't we put a 0 on a buy-in callback? Look at this. If we put a 0 on a buy-in callback, it means the robot will immediately buy when the market falls by 1%. Yet the market can go more than that. It can go more than that without rising by 0.1, which is an advantage. I've explained this one. Now let's go to the distributed profit allocation. Like it happens in the whole warehouse, the robot also has the distributed take profit allocation. And this is an area that provides calls from number 5 to number 100 independent. And so, like you see, each call has its different take of profit. You can change it accordingly, but I'll keep it as little as possible because basically I want my robot to continue buying and selling. But as this robot will be buying and selling, in my revenue, I will not be seeing this money, but this money will be deposited in my USDT in my Binance account, currently as we speak right now. So the robot will basically show everything when this position is closed. So if the buy-in callback here was 0, this will also be 0 because this is the same as this, just that this is making each call independent. Now, let me a little bit talk about the highest first price and the first position drop a little bit. I can turn my cycle into a one shot. And I can say that if the market drops, I'm talking about now the first position drop down here, but this is optional. You may not use it, but you can turn your cycle into one shot and say, only buy in the margin calls if this coin drops down by 8%. So if the market goes high and the robot wants to buy, if this market doesn't fall down by 8%, my robot should not buy these margin calls that are putting up. I can also say that if BTC doesn't get to, let me say, to $20, to $20,000, my robot will not buy. So basically with this, it means that to this price, if the robot sells and it wants to buy again, you do not buy unless the market drops. I will explain this maybe next week to create more clarity. So for now, not to cause confusion, I'll keep people to this. So basically, I keep this on a cycle. I want to share something. What if I have $1,000? Julius, what can I do? What you can do, you just open up double position. Because if this was 500, now when you open double position, it will become basically 1,000. Julius, what if I'm comfortable? Now, I want everybody to understand this aspect. What if I'm comfortable until BTC was my calculator? BTC gets to this price and I have $10,000. What will I do? If you are comfortable with this, you can still use the $500 settings. So you just come here and say, my first buying amount, let me say is $800. All right. Now we get to the calculator because remember margin call configuration is 0.67. So we get to the calculator and say $800 times 0.67 is 536. Now 536 times how many times? 48 times. It is 25,728. It means your capital will not work. Then you reduce 500 times 0.67 gives you 335. 335 times 48 times gives you 16,000. It means your capital will not work. Then you keep on reducing $300 times 0.67 This is 210 times 48 times. It gives you 9,648. This is good. So let's increase it to 350 times 0.67. This is a margin call because the first buying amount times the multiple buying ratio, which is 234 times 48 times, which are the margin calls, it is more so than your capital. So we go a little bit less. This times 0.67, which is this, times 48 times, which is more than your capital. It means we go less, 315. 315 times 0.67, you have $10,000 and you are comfortable. That is this times 48. It is more than your capital. Then it means it is 305 times 0.67, which is 204 times 48 times 900. Okay, then let me try it a little bit. 310 times 0.67, which is that times 48. Right, I'm approximately there. Now, it means that whenever your robot will be going into the market, because it is 310 times 0.67, it means whenever the robot will be going into the market, it will be putting in $200, $200, $200, $200. Now remember, it buys when the market falls down by 1% and it sells when the market rises by 1.3%. So it means that 1.3% divided by 100, it's 0.013. 0.013 times your $207, you'll be making $2.6 whenever the market falls down by 1% and rises by 1.3, repeatedly so many times. Now, if your robot, if the market has momentum in the day and your robot does this 80 times, the recent person I saw, Wi-Fi did for him, I think he's on the call, Mr. Makumbi from Masaka. I saw his Wi-Fi do 80 times. So once the robot do 80 times on a coin and the momentum is good, it means with your $10,000, you will be making $215. If it goes, let me say halfway 50 times, you make 134. If the momentum is huge, because sometimes the momentum is huge and the robot can even go over 90 times. So with your $10,000, basically, if the robot goes, because it was, let me repeat the mathematics for you. It means the market goes $207 times 0.013, which is 3%, which is 2.691. 2.691, if the robot does 10 times, you have $26. And that is $26 of your $10,000, if that is your capital. If it goes maybe 20 times, that is $53. And this is generally running on a cycle. You don't need to check your robot because you're okay until BTC gets to the other price, which was around $3,900, I think, $97. So when BTC doesn't get to that price, you keep on buying and selling. You don't have to worry about anything, and close the minimum, you can be making some good money. So if the market has good momentum, more profit. Good momentum, more profit. So basically, if your capital is $20,000, and you are comfortable, that's the most important thing, until BTC gets to $3,977, then you can use the $500 settings, increase your first buying amount, right? Let us use the $20,000. Let me say your first buying amount is 500. 500 times 0.67, which becomes 335. 335. Whenever the market gets into the market, 335 times 48 times, which is 16,000. So we are good to go. Let me increase it to 650. 650 times your capital is 20,000. You are ready to put 20,000 in your Binance account and give it for BTC. So 650 times 0.67 gives you $435. $435 times 48 times, it is $2,900. This is affordable, but okay, let me go to 600, 550. 550 as your first buying amount times 0.67, which gives you $368. $368 times 48 times, which is 17,000. No, this is very little. Okay, let's go 600 as your first buying amount times 0.67, which is 402. 402 times 48 times, which is, wow, this is better, a little bit better, a little bit better. Okay, let me, some little money here is remaining 620. 620 times 0.67, which is 415. 415 times 48 times. Wow, this is good. This is good. This is close to 900. Some simple dollars are missing out. All right, let me just increase it to 625. 625 times 0.67, which is 418. 418 times 48 times. Wow, you can find $100, right? $100, right? This is affordable. So it gives you this. All right, now let's get back to how much you can make if the market has good momentum. So 625. Am I right? Yes, let me do 623 times 0.67, which is 417. 417 times 48 times, which is this now. Okay, which is this now. So I think it is 622. Yeah, if you have 20K, I hope it will work out. 0.67, which is that, times 48 times. Wow, beautiful. And so this is it. Now that will be your capital. So 622 times 0.67, which is this, times 48. Okay. Now, it means that whenever the market goes in, the robot goes in the market, it invests in $416. So $406 times 0.013, it gives you $5. $5, right? $5. Whenever the market goes 1%, goes down by 1%, rises by 1.3, you make $5. $5. No, the market can do this if the day is good 80 times a day and you make $433. If the market is good, it can do this 50 times a day and you have $270. So people, stop asking me on the chat, how much capital is that person trading with? Because they have huge capital. I don't know whether I've created some sense. If you have got a clear picture of what I'm talking about. Hey, today it was mathematics, not pass. If you have got a clear picture, because the most important thing is to get a clear picture. So if you come on a group and find these tradings you see here, these ones, these profits, understand it is capital based. Let me get into one. I shared one somewhere. If you find things like this, don't get scared. It is capital. It is cycle. It is capital, it is cycle. You see this? You must have good money to make things happen. You must have good money to make things happen. You must have good money. So if you have your $10,000, $5,000, you are good to go. It is simple. It is like the settings for 500 have already been provided. The settings for $200 have already been provided. What you need to work on is your capital. Increase capital and see magic. You don't even need to know how to look for coins. You don't even need to know where do people tap to look for coins. You don't need to know. If you have your good capital, go and die money. May I tell you fact? I don't lie to you. If you have your $20,000, put it there. Strictly, maybe you want to do BTC. Providing the settings, go and rest. Let the robot work for you. Seriously, I'm not lying. You'll start sleeping with $200 a day if the market has good momentum. Now I want to do questions. You have questions? Let me handle your questions because that's all about. I've already provided the settings for $200 and for settings for $500. The settings for $500 go 53% deep. So the first question you ask yourself before you pick your trade, what is the price of BTC that I want to trade? Let me come back here, right? BTC is now going down. Most of these trades will go down. BTC is going down. Most of these trades will go down. But we shall see because if I check the time, we might win in the next few hours from now. The next 2 to 3 hours, we shall be out of the market. All right, but you need to check. Maybe I want to trade Ethereum. What's the price of Ethereum? It is 1,542. So I go to my calculator. $1,542. All right. I want to use the $200 settings. That is 53% deep. It means I'm okay until Ethereum gets to $724. How much capital do I want to use? I want to use $10,000 to trade Ethereum. Okay. Now I go to my settings, $200. Let me show you they are here. I've already done them, provided them to the group. Let me look for them here. They are here. $200 settings. They are here. 200. 18 margin calls. I'm okay until Ethereum gets to $742. Now, how much do I have? 10,000. I come here, I say, okay, my first buying amount is 350. Now let's go to the calculator. 350 times 18. No. Times 0.67. The multiple buying ratio is 234. 234 times 18 times. That is 4,000. I still have money. Let me increase $500 times 0.67. That is $335. 335 times $335 times 18 times. It is 6,000. This is a joke. 750. 750 as my first buying amount. 750 times 0.67, it is 502. So 502 times 18 times is 9,045. Okay, let me go $800 as my first buying amount. $800 times the multiple buying ratio, which is 0.67, which is 536. 536 times the call margins, which are 18. It is 9,064. I'm still good to go. So 820. 820 times 0.67 is $549. 549 times the number of margin calls, which are 18. Wow, I still have money here. Okay, let me increase this to 825. 825 will be my first buying amount times the multiple buying ratio 0.67, which is $552. $552 times 18 margin calls, which is 949. I have around $50. This I can ignore. I can keep this. I don't want to finish. I can keep this. So it means whenever the market would be going into, the robot would be going into the market, would be putting in $525 on Ethereum. I'm using $200 settings. I'm okay with how deep Ethereum will go 53%. Then I say times, because it will be taking 0.3, 1.3%, which is 0.13. It means whenever the robot will be going into the market, I'll be making $7. When the market falls down by 1% and rises by 1.3, I'll be making $7. If my robot in a good day can do this 50 times, I'll make $350. If it does it only 10 times, I'll make 71. If it does it 20 times, I'll make 143. If it does it 30 times, I'll make 215. If it does this, ladies and gentlemen, good day, 80 times, I'll make look, ladies and gentlemen, I'll make $574. If the market gains momentum for the next 1 month, and it can produce $574 every single day, and it does this only for 30 days, gentlemen, I'll make 17,245. I'll have doubled my capital. If the robot can do this for strictly only 3 months, in the bull run, I'll make $51,737. This is the headquarters of poverty. This is the headquarters of financial freedom, if you are joking. The challenge maybe you don't understand the mathematics of the robot. And that's why I'm here, to show you the mathematics of the robot. This robot with only your $10,000 and the market has momentum, it gives you $50,000 in profit in the next 3 months. I just need to paint the clear picture for you. Huh? Hey. Leader, if only I have $100. Me, I don't give margin calls for 100, 200. If you have $100, go trade one shot. You don't have money. You have $100, go for one shot. One shot. First, fight through the one shot. Fight through the one shot. You don't have good money. I'm not abusing, by the way. No one should take me personal. I just love straight words. So I don't want to beat around the bush. You see, you see that is good capital, but no. I recommend $200. I don't want to sweet talk people here with their 100. Go and build business. Hey, me, I tell people I'm working very hard. Let me show you my dream. Me, my dream is simple. People tell me, why don't you sleep? Let me show you. My goal is simple. I've sat down and I've made calculation. I want my first buying amount to be $50,000. That's my goal, right? And I want to trade a few coins, $50,000. Let me go to the calculator. Okay, I'll use $50,000. My first buying amount times 0.67. That is 3,350, all right? And I'm okay personally with the $500 settings because it goes much more deeper. This one times 48 times, it is 1.6 million capital. All right, now if my robot multiplies this by 0.013, it is $435 when the market comes down by 1% and rises by 1.3. Right now, this, if the market is good and it happens 10 times, I'll be making only $4,355. And if the market is good and it does 80 times, like other people, I'll be making $34,840 in a good bull run season, ladies and gentlemen. In a good bull run season, even if this is done for 30 days, I will have made back my 1 million, ladies and gentlemen, in 1 month. The day I discovered that, even if you bring your scam, I look at you like a fool. Hey, the day I discovered that, you bring me return on investment, I don't understand you. Some people, when they talk about, I have offers in my inbox. Hey, My leader, what of 1,000? Yes, 1,000 you can trade. Let's go to that. $1,000. Use the $500 settings. They're on the group. Where are they? Please, no, don't save. Here are the $500 settings. I've basically provided them. They are here. As long as the first principle, this is 83% deep. If you're okay with this and you have 1,000, just open double position. All what you can do, let me see. If you increase the first buying amount to $30, okay, it is 15, maybe you say 30. 30 times 0.67, it is $20. So 20 times 48, it is 964. So maybe increase your first buying amount to $40. Let me see, 40 times 0.67, it is $26. 26 times 48 times, it is 1,208. So this is too much. So let me do $32. $32 times 0.67, it is $21. 21 times 48 times, it is 1,029. This is also too much. So 31 times 0.67. I'm repeating this so that people can get it to their mind. 67, that is that times 48 times, it is 996. You are good to go. So you can, if you don't have, you can just come here with your 1,000, turn this to 31. It will work out for you. It will work out for you. It means whenever your robot will be going into the market, it will be going in $20. But if I open double position, it will be going in with $30. So let me see how much you can make with your 1,000. So 31 times 0.67, it is $20. 20 times 48, it is 996. Means whenever the robot will be going into the market, it will be going in $20, right? If you put in 31. But if you open down position, it will be going in with $30. That's the difference. Now this time 0.013, you'll be making 0.2. Now 0.2, if the market is good and the robot does this 10 times, you'll make $2. If the market is too good and does this 50 times, you'll be make $13 a day. If the market has best momentum and you make $21 a day, 80 times, $21 a day. If the bull run and this happens for you for 30 days, you'll make $648. That one with $1,000. Are we there? Are we seeing the money? Please kindly explain me how margin call number works. Mine keep on going up and down. Okay. Now, what happens with margin calls, right? Let me go into that. Let me first see here. Can you trade cycle with $500? Yes, I've been explaining that. Kind of explain how margin calls work. I've explained that 500. Okay, let me go to the mathematics. It seems this guy needs also to see the mathematics of 1,000. Okay, let's get into this. All right. Okay, 500, your first buying amount should remain 15. Now let's go to the mathematics. I hope it's what he wants to see how much he can make if the market is good. Okay, so 15 times 0.67 is 10.5. 10.5 times 48 times, that is 482, plus your first buying amount is 15, let me add it for you, plus this 15 makes it 497. Now, whenever the robot gets into the market, it invests in 10.05. 10.05 times 1.3%, which is 0.013, which is 0.13. If the market is good, 10, you'll make $1.3. If the market has a good bull run, 50 times $6. If the market is best good, 80%, you'll make $10 a day. If you spend 30 months, having $10 a day times 30, with your $500, you'll be having 75% back with $313. Yeah, that is all with people with $500, $313. But using the same capital, if I'm very good at analyzing the market, if I'm a one-shot guy, can I make more than you? Yes, of course, because I'm paying attention. But if you don't want to pay attention to this, you don't need to sweat. You don't need to sweat. Yeah, I can make more than that. I can make more than that. By the way, just me, I don't get, if I decide to get to this, there were times I decided to get serious on trading and I discovered it is possible. I discovered I can make $50 a day if I have $500. If you have $500 and you are good, you master the art, you can make $50 a day. I know it is possible. I've ever tried it. Let me see when. I gave some time to my robot for at least, I think, 3 days. I need to remember those days. I was giving my robot some time. Yeah, if I spend time on my robot, I can make, with $500, I can make that, because basically, let us use this here. From the 11, 12, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. With 38 days, I started with those that were present. It was $247. That's what I started. I kept on increasing my capital a little bit, and I have made $769. Now, if we subtract $769 from this is already 5, this is 2, this is 4, this is 7. Simple mathematics. 9 minus 7, this is a 2, and this is a 2. I've made a profit of $522. I started with this. I kept on just increasing it in 1 month. If you're a solo trader, you can make more money. Yeah, if you learn what to do, if you attend our lessons and learn, you can make more money. But if you want passive, have more capital, go ahead and make money. What did that explain? Happy to see you, my grand upline, Pastor Monica. Happy to see you here. Is it a design principle that always, when you want to trade a cycle for $500, your first buying amount should be 15? What if I want to use 500, but I want my robot to buy with 10? No, the Binance has limits, all right? It provides a limit of minimum purchase of $15. So your first buying amount should be 15. You can play with the margin calls. Now, you see, we are playing with the margin calls, taking it back to 10.05. We keep it 0.67 because we don't want you to pay too much gas fees and make less profit. So some simple mathematics is there. Some simple mathematics is there. Don't forget the gas fees. Gas fees is okay. If you are making money, and I want to make it 10 times, my brother, go ahead and try it. You learn yourself in floating loss. The calculations that I've given you are taking you 83% deep in the market. But I look at a trade leader, Calista, on Binance, it accepted $10. It's okay, but you need to know that if the robot fails to buy enough quantity, it will not sell in your exchanger. Okay, it will not sell in your exchanger. If it buys less, the robot, if it buys less quantity, the number of coins, if it fails to have enough quantity, it will not sell. It will tell you that there is insufficient quantity. The quantity of the coins the robot will have bought, with your $10 being the first buying amount. All right. hope this one I've answered. Now, margin calls, okay? Why do your margin calls keep on reducing? If your robot has bought 10 margin calls, and it sells off 5, then they remain 5. They will not keep in increasing, all right? So it buys some, it sells some, they keep on reducing. That's the sequence, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. Okay, what is the best trading to do then? Is it that it crosses all trades manually $10? I said, remember, if your robot buys $10 and the market rises and you have less quantity, you can make a personal decision. You have less quantity to not sell. That's the basis. So that's why I keep the first buying amount mid to $15, but keep buying on a cycle at 10.05 because of the gas fees. All right. But you can choose personally what you want. All right. Okay. Can you check the potential of BTC SST? This is a coin you need to take note of. If you don't, it can put you in hot soup. All right, let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's look at BTC SST. We shall draw in some trade lines and see its potential. Just wait. Let me look for it. This market is like it's going down, but okay. Let me check out this coin I picked up. It's going down the 15 minutes time frame. Those that attended our call yesterday. If this trade here, check out this. If this trade here in the 15 minutes time frame, those who attended here, you focus here. This question goes to this, you, Tony, leader Tony that you have asked me here. Look at that. Look at that trade there. If that trade closes in the next 4 minutes, I think we shall be here. Let me check out BTC SST. And it forms another candle that is like this. Then it means I'm still in this trade. But if this trade forms a red flat candle like this with a wick down, just need to get out of this market. I don't need to say, because you see, this trade has been performing for a very long period of time. It's at its high, all right? So basically, the next candle determines its movement. So let me look for BTC SST. You know, when you are a solo trader, you are paying attention. If you're not ready to pay attention, don't be solo. Or maybe you pick preset prices. All right, let's look at this coin. All right, basically, this is in the, because when we are trading, we don't want to start checking our trades from the 15 time frame. We basically want to start from the 1 day, all right? We start with the longer time frame and see if the longer time frame is basically giving us what we are looking for, right? In the 1 day, this is an upward trend. Those that were with me yesterday on the evening call that we now do, we do 2 calls, one in the morning, very early, another in the evening. And the evening we focus on trading. Look at this. This is the ash candlestick. If you look at it very well, after this candle, it has a wick on top and a wick on bottom. There comes a flat candle. This confirms an upward trend of the market. Now, from the 1 day, we shall go to the 4-hour time frame and see if the 1 day corresponds with the 4-hour time frame. If you look very clearly here, things are different. Here, there is a reverse in the market. There is a reverse in the market. And the market is now going down because remember yesterday, those who attended our special trading call, we showed you very well that this candle, it forms a doji here. This is a doji here. And this doji now is showing us reverse in the market. which is very clear there. So now, since the 4 hour is not corresponding with the 1 day time frame, let us check with the 1 hour, but we are now more risky. I hope you see the same thing is happening here, my brother. You see it very clearly because the 1 day is bullish, but the 4 hour is not bullish and the 1 hour is not bullish. So I can't trade this trade on this, ladies and gentlemen, on the 15 minutes time frame. Like you see very clearly, it's trying also to form a doji here. If all goes well, you see it very clearly here to show you very, very soon that there might be a reverse from this kind of like looking bullish to a bearish market. Unless maybe you want to set a preset. But let me first go back to this Dogecoin. I hope I've analyzed for you, my brother, using the candles only. All right, so let me return back to this Dogecoin, and I'm waiting for just a confirmation of one candle. All right, it is just 1 minute and 34 seconds. If I want to trade this coin, I checked up on the 1 day. It remains the principle. This is a bullish trend in the 1 day. I check up in the 4 hours. It's still a bullish trend. I check up in the 1 hour. It's still a bullish trend. Then I check up in the 15 minutes. If I want to win my trade faster, right now, you see this? You see this? This is a signal that there's going to be a reverse in the market. If this coin, this second coin, because it's very, very important, because this here, you see that is not clear. It is like showing you the market might reverse. So you need to wait for that candle, that next candle. How will it look like? So that candle, like I said, it confirms, the next candle confirms the movement of the market, either for you to stay in that trade if you want to win the 15 minutes time frame. But if you are not in the 15 minutes time frame and you are still in the 1 hour time frame, you can stay in the market, right? But also those that know this true indicator here, it is showing you that this market will moving down. I hope you see that. Hope you see that. Hope you see that. Hope you see that. Now this candle has changed. You see, this market is going to go down. All right, it's going to go down. So basically, if I'm interested in the 15 minutes time frame, me personally, I love 15 time frame. What is this? Is 0.4%. If I'm interested in the 1 hour, I can keep in this trade. If I'm not interested, basically I'll make profits elsewhere. I'm not interested in this. I love the 15 minutes time frame. I'll make profits elsewhere. So I move on. All right, because that trade, now this one, now someone may say, what about this one? This one I'm in here for a longer time. Yeah, I'm trading this on a weekly time frame. Someone asked me today. I'm trading Ethereum on a weekly time frame. Let me just open it for you. I'm okay with Ethereum because I'm trading on the weekly time frame. I'm seated on this trade for a long period of time. I'm going to stay here because I'm using the weekly time frame, and it's all about you taking up decision. So I dread trade line. I think I'll do this in the evening with the people and touch it up here. So I'm patient with this trade. With that trade line of mine, I'm patient with this trade. Yeah, I may stay in long, but I'm okay. In the lower time frames, I'm okay. I'm ready to break with this Ethereum here because this was a straight downward trend. So basically, let me check it up in 1 week. I'm okay with Ethereum. Basically, I'm okay with Ethereum in the 1 week time frame. That's why I'm still in that trade. I want to test something. I want to test something personally. So that's why I'm still there. But the Doge, I was there for the 15 time frame. But if you can stay in the 1 hour, you are good. You are still safe. in the 1 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame. I hope I've helped you, my brother. Tony, your question. Check CRV. Check CRV. Okay. CRV. CRV. This is a week time frame. The week time frame is bullish. I'll go to the 1 day. This market might reverse. So this market might reverse, my brother, but let us check out in the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour time frame, you see very seriously, this is a bearish candle. Remember, candles that are formed by the hashing, if it is flat on top and with the wick, this is a bearish. The market at first had formed a wick, would have showed significance that this market might reverse. So if you can wait for the next candle, but already it has shown you that this is going to be a bearish market. Let us cap up with the 1 hour. Hope you see very clearly. You see now, this market is going to reverse 100% 10. Why? Because look at this candle here, my brother. Look at this candle here. This candle has a wick on top and a wick on bottom, showing you that this market is going like this. Let's check out in the 15 minutes time frame, your CRV. Your 15 minutes time frame, you check out very clearly. The 15 minutes time frame is also showing you very clearly. If you look at, let me try to squeeze it up for you. No, please. And I show it very clearly to you. You can see very clearly after this candle here, my brother Joseph, this candle here, this is a flat bottom candle with a wick. The market will go down on your candle, on your stick. Okay. Now always remember, traders that are trading with the traders that are trading coins, always look at the performance of BTC, determines our movement. So let us just a little bit look at how BTC is performing. Okay, in the 1 day time frame, it is bullish. It's bullish, and today I passed by and I was able to draw my. Let me put in my trading lines. I had used the flat bottom, but let me use the trading line, still 2, and I see. So in the 1 day time frame, even if I use, let me use the parallel. Even if I use the parallel channel trade line, because you know, if you want to place right, sometimes you need it to. Let me use the parallel to show you parallel channel. So I'll touch here, touch this part, touch the lower highs. 2 touches are enough. Okay. You know, now this is a little bit. It's very soft, so you need it to. All right. You see very clearly that we are still safe, because if the market could break down here, if it could break below this line here, my brother Joseph here, then strictly this market would be going bearish, right? And if I reduce it a little bit, my parallel channel, and I touch it's a little bit soft, so I touch in the middle. this middle line, but right, so okay, let me press it in again. So even if I touch the upper high, the lower high and the upper high, I'll still be able to see, but we are still safe. But then if we are still in the market, let us look at the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame. We need to look at how that candle will form. The next candle, then the 1-hour time frame is very clear that in the next 1 hour, we are going to go bearish. Bearish. Because of the formation of this candle here, the green candle that had a wick on top and a wick on bottom. So in the 15 minutes time frame, in the next 1 hour, like you see, really the market is going down. And because BTC dominates the market, basically most of the alta coins at the moment as we speak, they're going to have in the next 1 hour, basically they're going to be bearish. So maybe in the next 1 hour from now, we check out on the performance of BTC, in the next 1 hour, and see how the next candle, because the next candle is forming the next 6 minutes. If you're able to see this, the next candle is forming the next 6 minutes. If you see it very well there, right? I'm not using support and resistance. I'm just looking at the performance of the market using the candles. So if we are looking at the second candle, my brother, you check out the second candle that will be formed the next 6 minutes from now. If the next candle will tell you the direction or state of the market, if it comes flat on top, red with a wick, that's when the market still continuing bearish in the next 1 hour. All right. So usually, solo traders, check out the performance of BTC before you join the market. I hope I've been able to answer my brother Joseph. Let me see. Why can my robot buy 10 margin calls and sell 5? What is the meaning? What does it mean? Profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. What does the sub mean? Your money will always be in your USDT. But the robot will not show you the amount of money you have made unless it closes the whole coin, the whole positions. Positions means those are layers, number 1 to those that it has bought. Can my robot buy 10 margin calls and sell 5? Yes, because every margin call is independent from number 5 to number 10. So it can be selling 9. The market rises, it buys 9 again. It falls, it buys 9 again, sells 9 again, like that. Buys 9, sells 9, buys 8, sells 9. Sorry, buys 8, sells 8, buys 5, sells 5, like that. I hope we have come to the end of our call today. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining. It was a bit hectic, a lot of mathematics here and there. But if you're not interested in that move, you have a simple formula. You just go and pick a copy trader, right? Use a copy trader and follow the copy trader strategy. But I believe if you have good capital, you are good to go. You can keep making your money. If you want to join the solo trading, then you need to personally get involved in the process of choosing the coins by yourself and looking at the performance of the market. So I want to wish you the best, and I wish you all the best. We shall do our best to make sure that different leaders can be able to come up with some preset prices for those that want to pick up some profits in the market, or is exposed only 20% of your capital. All else, you'll keep crying when the market goes down. Like, people are excited, BTC is back, now it's down. So what's up now? What's up? Where's the excitement? So make sure you use 20% of your capital, because you might cry if you don't do that, all right? So no emotions attached. And I wish you the best. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining our morning call. And Sure. I wish you the best. God bless you, and have a nice day. Thank you so much, all leaders. Protocol observed. I've been able to see Leader Doris Angel. Thank you for joining. I've seen my upline, My appliance, Pastor Monica, happy to see you. My brother, leader Albert from UK. Wow, happy to see you again. Happy to see you again. Hope we chat and have some discussions. Happy to see you again in business. Happy to see your consistency, Mr. Tadeo from Kabale. So consistent. Love you so much. Bitcoin in Soweto, very consistent. All right. Thank you so much. I've seen all my brothers, Celicius Oroch Owichi from Gulu. Very consistent. Happy to see you here. My brother is Christopher Sinkara, V3 from Tanzania. Very consistent. Thank you so much. Oh, I've seen so much Comfort Ololunde. Very consistent. Happy to see you here. Leader Dora from UK. Happy to see you here. I've already talked about Leader Doris Angel. Maybe I repeat again. Before Leader Doris Angel, happy to see you here. Right. I'm looking for more consistent people. Godhead is very consistent. Happy to see you here. Godfrey, happy to see you. Very consistent. All right. I've seen Hudson Okolo. Yes, very consistent. It's another guy who's very consistent. iPhone 3030. You are very consistent. Very consistent. Very, very consistent. There is this guy called Yike Chukue. I'll try. Very consistent. Joseph. That is my usual suspect. We are suspects together. He's very consistent. KK Success, one of our V4s. Thank you, sir. Very consistent. My brother Kisana Peter. Hey, you're very consistent, bro. Oh, Leader Liz, very consistent. Thank you so much. Leader Lucy, very consistent. Mafika from UK. You are very amazing, my leader. You're very amazing, very amazing. Oh, Leader Mole Zuma, nice to see you again. Hey, Joseph, welcome back. Emmanuel, Namasa Emmanuel, you are now back these days. Thank you so much for coming back. You had been taken by the wind of the market, maybe. Leader Shan, very consistent. Leader Sheila, happy to see you, very consistent. Happy to see you, Leader Starshine. Happy to see you, one of our leaders that side of Nigeria. My brother Young, wow, happy to see you, very consistent. Zakaria Kennedy, you're very consistent, my brother. Very consistent. Wilson, Queen Wealthy, very consistent. Tom, hey, my brother. You are very consistent and very active. All right. So I can't finish everybody. But protocol observed. Thank you so much for joining, all leaders. I wish you a blessed day. Let's go and do the work. Let's go and serve more people. Because